Hey everyone, welcome to another Farm Food Life. So last video we were cleaning out this place, pressure washing, putting the wood chip around. Now as you can see we are calving. Just had this one born a minute ago. So that calf's out of one of our oldest Angus cows there. She's a real cracking cow. I think she's probably about 12 years old. Natural calf, pushed it out herself, so I'm really pleased with that. So I thought today's video will be a quick one because we're really busy at the moment and I won't have a lot of time to edit this. So I thought I'll just quickly show you around our calving pens, show you what we do. You can have a look at some calves. So just going to show you outside the shed. This is what it looks like. So it's a 7 bays shed, 15-foot bays. So it's split into, down the bottom end there was 3 bays. That is our kind of area where the cows and calves that have calved are held. If there's bad weather or something like that, then we can hold them there, let them grow like a couple of days older, and they'll go out and they'll be a lot stronger for it. They'll be able to look after themselves and cope with any weather. One up from that, we've got 2 bays there. That is, again, loose bedded with wood chip. That is for the cows that are in our calving group that we bring in overnight. In that pen, there's cameras above that we're watching them through the night, and we can keep a really close eye on them and make sure we're not missing any calvings, because last thing we want is a calf to die for, like, you know, being born in its bag or something like that. Just really silly, annoying things that sometimes happen. So that's why we're calving indoors. We want a lot of control over, you know, how they're giving birth, when and where, and just feel like we're just going to get a better job done on it. We're watching them closely and just feel that we're doing the very best job we can. Right, I'm going to apologise if it's a little windy today. The sun is out, but the wind is really up. It's an east wind at the moment and it catches us really bad on this farm. It's too windy. So the prevailing wind around this farm is usually a southwesterly wind. That's why most of our sheds kind of face towards the east a bit. They're kind of sheltered more from the prevailing wind, but when we get an easterly wind, we're kind of a bit open to it. It's not ideal, but it's really drying up the ground because winter 2019-20 has been so wet. We really could do with this dry weather right now. We want to get out there. We've got spring barley to plant, so that is what we'll be concentrating on in the next week, 10 days. We've really got to get that sorted out. Want to get our grazing platform set up a bit more. We've got some fences to put out with temporary electric fencing, paddock grazing. That's something hopefully we'll see when we turn out the young stock in a week or two. Quick whiz through the shed, show you what we're doing. So up this end of the shed, this is our main calving part. That is the main calving pen there with a yoke in case we need to, you know, catch the cow, calve it manually with a calving aider jack. Got 6 individual pens here. We can hold the cow and calf until they go up the far end of the shed, or if the weather's good, just turn them straight out from this point. With these pens and the rest of the shed behind me, we muck out a bit like horse stables. Wheelbarrow come in, we'll get a fork, take up any cow pats, dungs that are around, and really keep the place really clean. Cleanliness in this place is our #1 priority. We're really keen to keep the place clean. We don't want to, you know, transfer any diseases and whatnot between cow, calf, and the other cows and calves that are being born. This is the double pen I was speaking about. It's 2 bays. Kind of pick out, I don't know, a dozen cows sort of thing. Depends how many are drawing up, how quickly. They go in here overnight. So we got, don't know if you can see that. Basically, big lights, Wi-Fi cameras, IP cameras. Hi everyone, just thought I'd quickly show you the calving cameras we was talking about in the video. I can click on it. So that's this full screen view. So we've also got pan and tilt on this as well, so you can move them. I'll show you that. So that was the IP cameras I was talking about. I ran a cable down into the shed. I've set up a Wi-Fi access point. So I find it absolutely brilliant to use. I highly recommend it to anyone if you want a cheap way out of cameras. I did this system myself, bought the cameras off of eBay, and it's been super simple. So you can use it on your phone, Android or iPhone, or on the PC. Totally recommend it. They're really cheap to buy. They're only about 70 quid. So we've got 3 cameras there. I can use the app on my phone, look at it anywhere in the world. Really good piece of kit. It saves getting out of bed in the middle of the night. Have a look at your tablet or your phone and check that everything's all right. You can also get sound on them as well, which is an added bonus. Just so I'd explain the camera situation, back to the video. Monitor this pen really closely overnight, kind of check them about 2, maybe 4 o'clock, and then obviously first thing and last thing at night. Through the day we're checking like every kind of hour and a half, 2 hours, really keeping a close eye on them. I don't know if it's just our cows or what, but they do seem to calve really quickly when they're on, which is great, and always want a natural birth. We've got 3 Limmy bulls and an Angus bull at the moment. The way things are going, perhaps that we might get another Angus bull and drop a Limmy bull and go 50-50 between Angus and Limmy breeds, but we'll just have to see how it goes. Buying bulls this year is kind of, I don't know what's going to happen. And I'm sure you're all aware, coronavirus, COVID-19 has kind of taken over people's lives at the moment, and I don't know what we're going to be able to get hold of this year really, so a bit open-ended on that. Hey look, this little guy's walked up. Thanks for that. Hopefully that's looking a bit cleaner. Cute little guy there. So although, you know, it's looking really sunny outside, the wind chill's really up today. It's really taken it down to the kind of single figures, low single figures out there. The sun has only really come out in the last hour or 2, so we was a bit concerned about turning these real baby ones out. You know, they're only a day, maybe 2 days old in that group there. They're still so young. It's just really concerned about, you know, them coping with the really cold weather there. The wind is up and it's just gonna chill them right down, and then we'll get scours and problems, and just a night in here, just that 12 hours or so sets them up, turn out a bit stronger. You know, they're mothered correctly, got the good lot of milk in them, and that's what we want. So tomorrow morning, these will definitely be going out. They're all fit to go, tagged and ready to go. Yeah, turn out tomorrow. Always look forward to that, so do they. So the cows behind me that have been calving, so they're up in the top yard that's up there, in that direction. They're in there during the day. So the cows in the top yard, they're fed hay as they come into calve. That's what we made last summer off the fields. That's it really. They're on a pre-calver mineral tub from a well-known company. They're not having any silage and water obviously, so that's it. Pretty basic in the last kind of 2-3 weeks up to calving. We don't want big calves, we want them lean and fit, and that's what we're getting at the moment, so really pleased with how that's going. As they come out into this pen, they've calved, they'll get our clamp silage and the hay that they've been used to, and then as they turn out, fresh grass, 100% grass, and then we might just take out a little tiny bit of hay on the quad bike just to give them something they're used to, that the gut is used to as they change over. That'll be kind of phased out as they get a little bit older, and it really is a very small amount. Yeah, that's about it for today. Thanks for joining us on Farm Food Life. Hope you've enjoyed it. Sorry it's a quick one, but I wanted to get this out this week before we really start getting busy with spring work. So we got fertilizer to go out, rolling, spring barley, loads to do. So see you next time. Cheers, bye.